What's up? What's going on, Pisces people? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry, y'all, if I sound a bit far away. I am currently in my vehicle and I did just have some thoughts pop into my head, and I felt like, yeah, let me get this message out to Pisces. So, Pisces people, you need to definitely reevaluate what area you are moving in right now. Okay, some of you guys are very scattered right now. You're trying to get several projects, several things off the ground. And I believe that, God really wants you to focus on one lane at the present moment, okay? There's one course of action that's going to stand out amongst all others, all right? And this could also be resonating in regards to people, okay? There's one person, Pisces, that you need to be, putting most of your energy and effort towards. Everyone is not going to get all of your time. Everyone is not going to get, 100% attention from Pisces. And some people may be very used to getting that attention from Pisces because we love to shower people with compliments. We love to, if a person in our eyes is doing well, we love to give people their accolades while they are here. And that's pretty rare in today's world, especially when it comes to like competition, social media, or whatever. So, Pisces, you are known to be a person who gives a lot of recognition when it is due. And I feel like you're pulling back on that. And that's just because, you're focusing more so on yourself and what you want and not really what other people are doing. No shade or anything like that, but it's really time to focus on yourself. We're about to approach Pisces season, and the spotlight is definitely about to be on us. So whatever goals that y'all have been, striving for, shooting for, they're definitely coming into focus. Things are becoming a lot more clear, Pisces. All right, especially for those out there who have been very much, clouded. Things have been foggy. Pisces, we are a sign of, you know, knowing. We're a sign that we feel things. We get gut nudges and instincts and intuitions. And over the past few months, maybe even for a few years for some of y'all, things have been pretty cloudy. Okay, there's been some like I don't know which way to go type energy, a lot of confusion. All right, you're just not seeing things as clearly as you would like, Pisces, and that's because I feel like a lot of y'all are just tapped out spiritually. There's things that you're focusing on that you're not getting in the 3D world, like tangible things like money. It could be like a specific commitment from somebody or just like a living situation, whatever it is you're trying to get. It's like you're really focusing on acquiring these tangible assets, these tangible things that you want. And I think, Pisces, because we are meant to be very much in dreamland, dream world, very spiritual, very emotional. I think we're just focusing too much on real life. We're focusing too much on the present. You know what I mean? It's good to blend and to, take parts of this 3D world, definitely set a schedule, keep track of your goals, even have a planner possibly. That's all well. That's all fine and well, Pisces, but it's like, don't forget who you are. All right. The way other people are going to succeed, the way other people are going to go about their lives and problem solving is not going to be exactly the way you need to go about it. All right. Because you have different gifts, you have different qualities than other people. So everyone has their own route, their own ways, their own methods to get the most out of life or out of a situation. You know what I mean? And Pisces, I feel like some of you guys have just been comparing yourselves a little bit too much. That's because there has been like a feeling of impatience of you wanting a particular outcome, you wanting something that you've been trying to acquire. You could be trying to manifest some stuff, and you're just really trying to get a grasp of it. Um, and I feel like, Pisces, we just been too much into the 3D world. Some of y'all are dealing with like earth signs or other signs that are very grounded. All right. And it's kind of pulling Pisces out of our dream-like energy that we usually are in. And so that's not really helping us when it comes to like acquiring our manifestations and getting the things that we've been striving for. It's like we got to get back in touch with ourselves, Pisces. We got to, get back into the emotional world a little bit, the spiritual world a little bit, and find a balance. Okay, we can't just focus on banging out work, because we're not an earth sign. We're not a Capricorn, we're not a Taurus, we're not a Virgo. Like, we are full of water. We live in the water, and our emotions are going to really dictate, how we move in life. Okay, so we can't ignore them. We're not one of those signs that can just put our head down, forget about our emotions, and do our best work. Like, no, our work isn't going to be our best, because until we deal with our emotions, it's just not going to be channeled. Energy isn't going to be channeled properly. Okay, so Pisces, you really got to focus on being true to yourself, being your authentic self, and knowing that, like, your emotions are the key to what makes you different, and the key to what makes what you have very, very valuable. Okay, people want to know the insight that you have on particular situations, and I do think you're going to have a lot of new opportunities coming to you, especially during Pisces season. Okay, I'm about to try to amp up the readings, y'all, because I do know Pisces season is steadily approaching. That's why I wanted to get the blog off the ground. We have a few more days until we're officially into Pisces season, but I want y'all to head on over to PiscesRS.com. Be patient with me, because I am building the site from scratch. Basically, I revamped everything. I have blogs coming, at least 5 to 10 blog posts a week, Pisces related or Pisces specific, other astrological content. I'm just trying to really open up the realm of possibility for, the channels that I've already built. And I think you guys are also going to be doing the same. You're going to be expanding your viewpoint. You're going to be expanding things that you've had set in your mind. Things that you wanted to acquire. It's time to expand on that, because there's several ways to get what you want, Pisces. And so, as long as you can become flexible, but firm in who you are and your beliefs, I think there's a lot of success for you. Okay, especially dealing with relationships, because some of you guys have been put up against someone as like competition, or you feel like there's somebody who may have taken your spot, or maybe somebody chose someone else over you. Whatever that is, Pisces, it's going to become very, very clear, especially during Pisces season, how unique you are. Okay, so there is no competition, there is no comparison, and that's what you need to hold on to. Okay, so Pisces, I truly hope these messages helped you guys, resonated with you. Let me know in the comments below. Also, head over to my blog, PiscesRS.com. Make sure you are on the email subscriber list, because I do have something special coming up. Y'all know I have stopped doing personal readings for like over a year now, but I'm thinking I may open that back up. So let me figure out how I want to, give you guys some free personal readings. Just make sure you are on the subscriber list so you do not miss anything. All right. And for those who contacted me saying they couldn't get on the subscriber list last week, it was, the website was being updated, but now you should be able to as soon as you go over to PiscesRS.com. All right. Until next time, y'all. Bye.